Hi everyone. So in this lecture we will discuss a next example which depends on this linear transformation. In previous lecture we have already discussed so many questions which depends on this linear transformation. Now in this lecture this question is identity map I from V to V, that is domain is V and codomain is V, that is both are the same, defined by I of u is equal to u, where u belongs to capital V, is a linear transformation. To solve this question, firstly consider it's a given condition, that is we have this given condition, that is I is a set from V to V, and our condition number second is this, that is I of u is equal to u for all this u belongs to capital V. We denote this as a equation number 1. Now to prove first property of linear transformation, just consider two elements from this domain. So let u1 and u2 which belongs to capital V, that is my domain V. So that implies apply u1 plus u2 and apply this I on it, then we will get, now with the help of equation number 1, I of u equal to u, then I of u plus u2 will be u1 plus u2. So that implies u1, again with the help of equation number 1, u can be written as I of u, then u1 can also be written as I of u1 plus I of u2. So this is the property of transformation, we denote this as equation number 2. Now to prove last property of a linear transformation, just to consider one element from field, that is let alpha belongs to field, and one element from our domain, that is let u belongs to capital V. Then consider I on it, that is I on a scalar multiplication alpha u is equal to, take alpha as a common element because it is a scalar, and apply I on this u, that is I of u. Then with the help of equation number 1, I of u can be replaced by u, therefore this equation will give us answer alpha dot u, and alpha dot u, that means alpha dot, with the help of equation number 1, u can also be written as alpha u. So we have obtained this value, that is alpha I of alpha u is equal to this alpha I of u, and we denote this as equation number 3. So with the help of equation number 2 and 3, we can directly say this my identity operator I is a linear transformation or a homomorphism.